We're doing something that no one else, as far as I know, does. We are improving the hashing performance of existing hardware.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me is Quantum Blockchain Technologies CEO Francesco Gardin. Francesco, very good to speak with you. Following the RNS update on the 17th of January, where you stated you are now able to mine Bitcoin in real time with AI Oracle, where are you now with the development of this product?
So, hi, Stephen. Good afternoon to you. We are in a very, very intense and busy period for the company. And as we speak, we are mining with our FPGA Bitcoins. Of course, we're talking about Satoshis more than Bitcoins. We are now ready to go out and present our technology as a live demo to our potential customers. What is slowing us down in doing this is because in an ASIC chip, you're like 1,000 double shot lanes. On an FPGA, we can pack four, five, six, depending on the area of the FPGA. So we are like 4,000 of a power on an FPGA. So to accumulate results take days, and so we then resort to techniques like time lapse to show it faster. But in a cumulative approach, we can show that the graph generated by the FPGA with the Oracle performs better than the graph without of the FPGA mining without the Oracle. And so we are very pleased, and we are extremely busy because we want to rush out with this demo, which has not to show the results, but also to be presentable to a potential partner. So there is also an element of presentation which has to be prepared very, very carefully.
You recently presented at a US Bitcoin conference, and I believe shareholders are keen to know what was the reaction to the AI Oracle from the industry.
It was extremely well taken. And the main difference even is that when you make an announcement or when the news is basically captured by these mining blogs, then could be a fake news. You don't know who this company in London is, and I'm referring to the US audience. But then when they associate a face who's actually going there and talk to them and answer questions, then the entire credibility changes. So from that point of view, we met all the main players. We know them, we talk to them. Jose Rios, who is our consultant, knows all of them because he's been selling Intel chips for a long time to all these potential partners and clients. So it was a major step forward in our process of increasing our credibility with the potential clients and partners.
How confident are you that you'll find a partner to work on commercializing Method C?
We're doing something that no one else, as far as I know, does. We are improving the hashing performance of existing hardware, and therefore we are one of the few options of any chip manufacturer. We're talking about Method C in this case. Any chip manufacturer who wants to improve the performance, the hashing performance of their chip. And all they can do is just use a smaller scale of manufacturing. So going from 5 nano to 4 nano to 3 nanos, now will be 1.8 nano, but none of them gives a 30% or plus boost to their performance. So, I mean, what we have, we believe is unique.
We've not had an update on methods A and B for a while. Are they still in the pipeline?
Absolutely. And these methods are there. I mean, to give you a metaphor. Say that you are a very good rider and you have your reins to control your horse. But then when you go to the race, the reins are not there. You have to pull the ears of the horse. And this is exactly where we've been for a long time, that the underlying ASIC chips couldn't perform. We tried to change our method, being particular approach model, but still these limitations are preventing to get the same performance that we get in the lab. However, at this conference, it was announced that Block, which is one of the major upcoming players, not only has acquired the old Intel chip, which is the Visium 2, but also they have now a prototype of the new chip, which is built on the architecture of Visium 2, and they will release, hopefully, their miner by the end of the year. Plus, they announced that they made a donation of 256,000 Intel chips, which they have in storage, to the 256 Foundation, which is an open source foundation to develop single chip and limited number of chip miners for individuals. And all of this means for us that finally we will have the ability to use these Intel chips, which fit exactly in the ability to control the chip that we've been looking for many times, I mean, for a year by now. We do have machines with the Intel chips, but after 6 months of negotiation with the provider of these chips, wouldn't give us access to the source code of the miner. We had to give up because we wouldn't give exclusivity to this partner because we think that the method B is unique.
Just finally, Francesco, you've demonstrated that the AI Oracle has disrupted the Bitcoin algorithm. What's the significance of this to the crypto market?
Yeah. Okay. So as usual, it's a problem of communication. So we are now trying to make it easier to understand because most CEOs and CEO of these large mining companies have little understanding on the inside of what happens actually in the chip. So we are about to release a 3D graphics video which will explain Method C, and this should really help to deliver the message. And as a confirmation of our attendance at the Nashville event, this is something that is really totally different from what the industry is doing. And because of this, the interest in what we're doing is huge in the community.
I look forward to seeing that 3D video when you have it ready. Francesco, thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Always a pleasure.
That's Francesco Gardin, the CEO of Quantum Blockchain Technologies.